Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. Today I thought I'd rattle you out a review. One of my most durable bits of kit I've ever owned is my Thermarest Z rest, now called a Z lite, but the original ones, as you can see on here, were called Z rests. So, more modern iteration is the Z lite. So back in the day when I first started camping, I had a synthetic sleeping bag that was filled with something we called K-pok. It was like cotton waste. And through Western Australia it was okay until I went somewhere cold, then I froze. So then the idea of having an insulation pad came in, and over the years I've had almost every generation of Thermarest and plenty of foam pads. So when I got the Z rest, it really did step up the game. The early military ones I had that folded flat gave you some damp barrier, very little comfort at all. This gives you a little bit of comfort, nothing compared to the Thermarests. Now that's a generation that actually has a removable closed cell pad in it. We'll get you some specs out for these Z lites. So they're available in regular and long. So I'll go here through the regular. So 51 centimeters wide or 20 inches wide. 183 centimeters long or 72 inches, and about 2 centimeters thick. So the way they measure them is across these dimples. So, and the short is the same width, 51 centimeters by 130 long. So the regular weighs in at 410 grams and the short at 290. So basically it's two folds or four folds, four sections shorter. Now from what I could find online, no one's got a short in Australia, but looking globally there's not much difference. You're looking at about $80 US. So I think I would buy the long one and cut a piece off it, if that works out for you. Yeah. So this Z lite, which is I've just bought to replace that, has an R value of 1.7. So there is a sole version, silvered. Now I don't have one, but I do have this Z seat that I used for my coast to coast hike across the United Kingdom. And even though this has only seen a few weeks of lunch stops, the silvering's just about shot. So I don't think I'd pay a premium for the silver coating, even though it supposedly increases the R value, depending on the website you check out, between 15 and 20% more. So it brings up to an R2 rating. So I don't think I'd pay a premium for it. So what's it good for? Well, it's more compact than the old ridge rest. That fellow there. It lays flat, so there's no fighting with the bloody thing when you get to camp. And at camp is where this thing shines over, say something like a Neo Air. Now this is about the same weight, much more comfortable, incredibly so. But this is a bit of a princess. Now with this I always carry patch kits. Sometimes I just use the self-adhesive ones for push bike tubes, or the full Thermarest repair kit. But you can get a split and tear in this, and it can go really badly. This, a bear could chew on it, it's not going to stop working. If you like to sit by the campfire, pull up for lunch, sit on a log, or rock, anywhere, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So in that case, it really does perform. Yeah, except on the comfort side. Now if you sleep on your side, it's probably not for you. Yeah, for me, I can lay on my back, snore away like an angry bear. I'm fine with it. But when I lay out my camp at night, this goes down. If I'm just using this, I'll put my spare clothes, coat, or what have you, underneath between my shoulder and my hip to give it a bit more comfort and a bit more insulation. But really, if you're a real ultralighter, you're young and you're fit, well, not so young and fit, and you want tough and durable, it's a great addition. It really is, guys. So I bought a second one to replace the first one, and considering 20 years use, I mean, sure enough, the colour's worn through. It's not quite as tall as it was, so it has compressed down a bit over time. And you can see it's been dog-eared, worn through. It's still useful. It will not let you down out there. Anyway, guys, if you find this content useful and it helps you out, feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.